Right, FA Chief Executive Mark Bullingham says UEFA have no concerns about England hosting the Euros in 2028 after seeing the trouble that marred the final that was hosted at Wembley in 2021. It was announced today that the UK and Ireland had won the bid.
It's a really good partnership. You know, we know we're going to have 5 games in Northern Ireland, 6 games in Wales, Scotland and Ireland. So from our point of view, it's brilliant that those countries are going to get a significant proportion of games. And particularly if they end up with some of their own home games in that, I think it'll really excite the countries.
And we all saw what happened at Wembley Stadium the last time there was a major final there in the summer of 2021. What assurances have you given UEFA that there won't be any repeat of those scenes? And have UEFA accepted those assurances?
Yeah, I mean, that was obviously something we talked about when Baroness Casey did her review, and we covered everything at that point. UEFA were very comfortable at that point, and it hasn't been a big issue with them since. They know we've spent a lot of money upgrading the stadium. They're really confident we can deliver a brilliant Euros, and that's what we'll do.
Well, the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, posted this on social media with the England captain and manager and a special shirt saying, "It's official, we've got the Euros. Delighted to celebrate our winning bid with Gareth and the England squad. Here we go, Euro 2028.
It's fantastic to be here at St George's Park to celebrate the great news that the UK and Ireland have been chosen to host the Men's Euros in 2028. I grew up with Euro 96 being one of the most amazing memories of my childhood, and we have a chance to do that all over again for lots more people, just like we did last year with the Lionesses. We host tournaments better than anyone else. It's going to be a massive boost for the economy. We're going to welcome millions of people to the country, and it's going to inspire a whole new generation. So it's great news, and it was great to be here with the team and Gareth to celebrate.
It's a real buzz, obviously to 4 as well, getting all the different stadiums and different atmospheres, so it's a real buzz. And you know, everyone's excited about the news that came out today, so just more of a buzz when that comes about, but obviously there's another big tournament coming up before that.
Well, Everton's new stadium at Bramley Moor Dock is one of the chosen stadiums. It's expected to be completed late next year, and 2 of their players reacted to the news as it will host the games at the tournament.
Great for the city, great for the city of Liverpool, great for us as a club, and you know, what a stadium to be part of it, and obviously being Irish as well, delighted to have Ireland involved, so great day all round.
Jordan, you'll be hoping you can be kicking balls out here in 2028.
Yeah, hopefully keep me body in good tact, and but no, the stadium looks mega, and first things first, get playing on it at Everton, but it's great for us as a club and as a city, like Seamus said, to win the bid.
Yeah, I mean, what that will bring to the country, to UK and the island, can't be underestimated, can it?
No, I was fortunate enough a couple of years ago to playing at Wembley, so that was pretty much like a home Euros really, but to go around the country playing in front of your fans is it's mega and a great achievement.
Well, Gareth Bale was speaking as part of the presentation earlier, and he's delighted with the news.
Speaking as a Welshman, it'll be huge to get the fans really involved, to have it on home turf, to, I guess, create that legacy, to create new fans, and hopefully then we'll make the national team stronger in the future by having more participants. So yeah, it's massive for Wales and everybody else in the UK and Ireland.
And it looks like Wales will have to go through the qualifying process like the other 4 nations as well, but there will be these 2 automatic places as a safety net as well. Yeah. Do you think that makes sense? If you were still playing, would you rather be playing in qualifying games where something's at stake rather than just friendlies for a couple of years?
Yeah, I think you can look at it both ways. You would love to just have an automatic spot to be playing in the tournament, but I think by merit it's important that teams try to qualify also for themselves as well. Leading into a tournament, you want to be having that regular proper game time that means something. You're going into a tournament, if you've qualified, you're in good form, and when you're playing these big teams in major tournaments, you want to be ready. So competitive football is the most important, and to be ready for that is vitally important.
And does it make you wish that you were like 5 or 6 years younger so you could play in it as well?
Yeah, I guess so.
Has it crossed your mind?
No, it's definitely out of my reach for sure, but yeah, no, of course I would have loved to have played in a home tournament. I think at the start of my career I'd have loved to just played in a tournament, but the fact that we qualified for 3 was incredible. But to have a tournament on home soil, if we qualify, I'm sure it'll be an incredible atmosphere, and the players playing in that will love it.
Well, Hampden Park will be the only venue to host games in Scotland. And we asked Scottish FA Chief Executive Ian Maxwell if any consideration was given to Celtic Park, Ibrox or Murrayfield.
Hampden Park's the national stadium. You know, it's world famous for hosting matches. We're in UEFA House today, and the video clip in the background showing Zinedine Zidane scoring in the Champions League final, which is an iconic moment that everyone remembers and associates with Hampden. As the Scottish Football Association, we want to see games played in the national stadium. That's the only fitting place to hold such a prestigious event.
And as far as Hampden is concerned, does it need any work being done on it for this tournament, or is it ready to go now?
There will be changes made to the stadium in terms of preparation for Euro 28. We need to be realistic about what those are, and there'll be tweaks and upgrades rather than anything substantial, because it's important that we use the income and the interest that this game will generate to help the game across the country and for future generations. You know, Hampden's a stadium that will host these games and host them really well, but we need to look at the infrastructure across Scottish football and how we can improve that and advance that to make sure that the game can be played by future generations.
Many years ago, we would never have dreamed of being able to host a major finals tournament in Northern Ireland. So today is the day when we get confirmation that we will actually do that. It will allow every boy and girl in Northern Ireland to grow up thinking of, dreaming of, and hoping that they'll wear the green shirt, and that maybe one day it will be them that turns out for our senior international team, whether it be on the men's side or the women's side. It's such an exciting day for all of us.
Irish sport is in a good place at the moment. We get really positive support and backing from our government, which is really important. They helped us a lot during COVID, and everyone had to come through that very difficult period. So for the FAI in particular, but for Irish football in general, our brilliant fans, the chance to host the third largest sporting event in the world, and to invite people into Dublin and into Ireland is a huge opportunity. It's a huge honour. And I think we all know it's one that the Irish will do really, really well.